they both have good coaches and good players, quality players. But it was all about concentration, because you saw the goals that Kariobangi Sharks scored against Sofapaka. So I think it was all about making the mistakes and capitalizing on the mistakes that your opponent make. And I think Kariobangi Sharks did so well, and kudos to them. They've been so brilliant this season, all the way from the day they got promoted, secured their status into the Kenya Premier League, and now I think they are trying to fight for championship. So I'm interested to see how they'll be playing the continental games come next season, maybe in a month's time, because it's a little time before the games can kick off again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rogers, earlier on we were talking about this game, and you said you did not expect such a result and a poor performance from Kasaya.
Yes. Honestly, in that match, it was a balanced one. For me, I expected Sofapaka to get the vital win. But all I can say, Sharks went ahead, and there was a quick response from Sofapaka. And later on, went ahead now, leading 2-1. From my perspective, I thought they ought to have defended well to get the vital win. But as Gona said, some lapse in concentration, majorly with the 10 minutes to go. That was so wrong. That was so poor from the keeper. Like 10 minutes to go to hold on, then 2 goals. So that was very poor.
Yes.
Yeah, they ought to have held on.
Salim, your expectations?
My expectations all this time, Kariobangi Sharks have been saying they have never had a chance to get to that top level playing in the CAF Confederation. And this is the opportunity, because they have been 2 times lucky against FC Leopards last year and a year before. So, and the way they say, Robinson, to be the best, you have to test yourself against the very best.
Against the best.
Coming up against the likes of Enyimba from Nigeria and the likes of, let's say, Zesco from Zesco United from Zambia, it's going to be a tough test for the Paul Muluya boys.
Yes, Rogers.
And of course, they have to plan well. It's a bit a short time. I believe the matches will be starting in November. So from now to November 2nd, it's a very tight one. So I expect the Sharks coach to do some good signing, at least to help his side, because for the continental matches, it's not a joke. You have to prepare well. Of course, if you don't prepare well, then you get a shocker.
Yes, of course, one man that people expected to be on the score sheet was Eric Apaito, but he was not on the score sheet. So we want to shift gears now. Let's get into the KPL 2018 awards nominees. We want to take a quick look at the people or the players that have been nominated for the KPL awards. Remember, they will take place on the 25th of October. That is next week, this coming week rather. And the nominees for Coach of the Year, we have Dylan Kerr, Bernard Mwalala for Bandari, Robert Matano for Tusker, Dunstan Nyaudo for Ulinzi Stars, John Baraza for Sofapaka. Quickly, Ronald, from this, who do you expect to win the Coach of the Year?
I think it's obvious the championship winning coach, who is Dylan Kerr. I think he'll clinch it, because without a doubt, he's the winning coach.
Yes.
So I definitely expect him to take the Coach of the Year award. Yeah.
Rogers, Bernard Mwalala has done great work with Bandari. The same with Robert Matano, who's done fantastic job with Tusker, who finished third on the Kenya Premier League log. What you don't expect the two to win the Coach of the Year?
Well, as Ronia said, you don't expect, Gor Mahia were the champions.
Yes.
And of course, Dylan Kerr, he made a good account of him by returning the league. Yeah? For Mwalala and Matano, kudos to them. They did some good work.
Yes.
But being the fact that Dylan Kerr was able to defend the title, I believe he should be able to win the accolade.
We move on to the other category, that is in the KPL Awards 2018. And we have the Fair Play Club of the Year. We have Gor Mahia, Sofapaka, and Kariobangi Sharks. And then we move on to the other category when you talk about the KPL Awards 2018. Fair Play Player of the Year, we have Michael Madoya from Zukericho, Eric Apaito, Kariobangi Sharks, Feli Mulumba, Bandari, Piston Mutamba, Sofapaka, and Dennis Ombeva from Vihiga United. Moving on to the other categories that we have, we do have the Defender of the Year, Feli Mulumba, Titus Achesa for Poster Rangers, Oliver Ruto for Ulinzi Stars, Harun Shakava, and Josh Onyango. Ronnie, from this collection of players right here, who do you expect to win the Defender of the Year?
I think I expect Feli Mulumba to win the Defender of the Year, because he's played all games throughout the season, including the Cup games, the tournament, the GoTV Cup game, the Shield Cup, and also he's played all the games, and even to top it all, a defender to play all the games and get a yellow card. I think expect Mulumba to take the Defender of the Year award. Yeah.
We move on to the other category, that is the Midfield of the Year. Cliff Nyakea for Mathare United, Michael Madoya for Zuke Richo, Elvis Nando for Ulinzi Stars, Marvin Omondi and Wyvon Isuza for FC Leopards. Rogers, what are your expectations? Are we going to see Michael Madoya still retain the Midfield of the Year?
Well, it's a tight one. But honestly, there's one fella, Elvis Nando. He's had a good season.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe he was the top scorer to Ulinzi Stars. And well, there'll be a stiff competition between Nandwa and Madoya.
Nandwa and Madoya.
Yes, but I expect Nandwa to win. If not Nandwa, then well, for me it's Nandwa.
For you, it's Nandwa.
Yes.
Okay, we move on to the other category that we have. Now, we do have the new player of the year, Erica Paito from Kariobangi Sharks, Piston Mutamba for Sofapaka, Marvin Omondi, FC Leopards, Amos Kigadi for Vihiga, and then Dennis Ombeva also for Vihiga. Ronnie, new player of the season.
This category should be a title because if you look at Erica Paito's performance,
yes,
you know this is his first season playing in the top league, and already he's gotten like 4 nominations.
Yes.
And look at Piston Mutamba, he's had a very good season. He played for Wazito.
Yes. Had
a lot of problems, but moved to Sofapaka and even got a national team call-up. So I think it's between Erica Paito and Piston Mutamba.
Yes, Rogers?
It's between the two.
I believe for Marvin Omondi,
yes,
well, you can't rule him out.
Yeah.
He also had a good season. So I expect the three.
That's between
one of them.
Mutamba,
yes. Being that Paito is first season, I think I like to Piston, and I think Marvin being with the age and all, and I expect it to be. So let's for Thursday.
Okay. Let's move on to the other category. That is the most valuable player. Erica Paito for Kariobangi Sharks, Michael Madoya, who was the 2017 most valuable player, Farouk Shikalo for Bandari, Cliff Nyakea Mathare, and Feli Mulumba Bandari.
My MVP will go to Erica Paito. He has had a dream season, Robinson, being the first time up there in the top league of them all. I think he has done so much good for himself and Kariobangi Sharks in general. So all day, every day, it's a no-brainer. I will give it to Eric. Yeah.
Do you agree? You give it to Erica Paito, Rogers?
Well, I think I will differ a bit. I expect Madoya to retain, though it will be a tight one. But yeah, I expect Madoya to retain it.
I think I differ with both of them. I think Cliff Nyakea will win because I think this is Nyakea's second season.
Why Cliff Nyakea?
This is Nyakea's second season in the league. Yes. And I think if you look at Mathare's performance this season, it's been largely dependent on Cliff Nyakea. He scored, I think he's amassed around 14 goals and as a midfielder. So plus even he got a national team call-up. So I think it will be fair enough for Cliff to be awarded.
And of course, finally, the Golden Boot. Who do we have when you talk our Golden Glove? We have Farouk Shikalo, Patrick Matasi, Kevin Omondi, Matthews Kigonya, and Ezekiel Owade. Who do you expect to win? Salim? Farouk Shikalo?
It's a tough one to call, Robinson, because Patrick Matasi has been exceptionally well for Coastal Rangers.
And for Tusker, and also the national team.
Absolutely. But then again, Farouk Shikalo also, he's the new kid on the block, so he has also been incredible. So I think, for me, if you ask me, I wouldn't make a call on this one.
Yes, you're laughing, Rogers. Why?
Let me differ.
Yes.
I think for here, we look at the stats. For Farouk, he has had a good season.
Yes.
So I expect him to win, though there is some stiff competition from Matasi, and I believe Kevin Omondi. But for me, Farouk should win.
Farouk should win.
Yes.
Of course, finally, the last category that we have is the Golden Boot Award. Of course, this will go to Erica Paito, who has 16 goals. Then Elvis Rupia, who had 15 goals, and then Jakis Tuisenge 15. Now, gentlemen, let me ask you this. Elvis Rupia left mid-season, and he had scored 15 goals. Erica Paito has 16 goals. He's played the whole season. I mean, what does that say of our strikers? Of the strikers in the Kenya Premier League? Ronald,
I think
you used to play in the Kenya Premier League. You are a striker.
Yes. I think having been a striker, I think it's not easy to score goals. But again, it's a big challenge because, you know, if Rupia left the league at mid-season, went all the way to went to Zambia, and still he's at position 2. It speaks a lot. So it's a challenge, and maybe a lot of coaches, most coaches and teams will be looking forward to that, looking in a situation whereby next season they'll be trying to sharpen their striker so that they can score goals, because I know it's so disappointing to see that Rupia is still at second position after going all the way.
Rogers, what do you have to say?
I will concur with him.
Yes.
I believe there's There's more work needed to be done, mostly on the striking force.
Yes.
Honestly, mid-season at 16, I think
15
at 15,
mid-season,
then all that while is when one
16
comes
goals.
to take it at 16.
Yes.
Definitely there's a problem.
There's a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, plus Rob, I think
Yes.
the people are saying that there's a problem in our striking department.
Yes.
That's why you are seeing Olunga the one
As the
dominating.
only-
Yeah, so it's a big challenge, and many strikers should take it up as a challenge and maybe try to improve on that.
Of course, those are some of the nominees when you talk about the KPL Awards 2018. The awards will be held on the 25th of October here in Nairobi. We'll be waiting to see who comes out as the most valuable player in the 2018 season of the Kenya Premier League. Remember, in 2017, it was Michael Madoya who took home 3 awards. So what are we going to see another